There is a new airdrop for XRP holders that claimed the Spark token. More details about this airdrop in the video, who's eligible to claim and some other details that are available right now. So before we dive into the video, make sure you subscribe and smash that like button to stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. So without further ado, let's just dive right into it. As we can see, Flare Finance, they're having this new airdrop for XRP holders, and it is called the DFLR, the DAOFlare. So just right into it. Flare Finance on Twitter. 1 month after the mainnet launch of Flare Network, Flare Finance will snapshot all balances of those who hold Flare, which is a Spark token, 7 to 10 days after our snapshot. You will be proud owners of Spark and the DAOFlare. So FLR and DFLR. Whoa. This is massive, massive news right here. We do not know exactly when the Flare network will launch their network, but we do know it'll be in 2021. I'm guessing right now it's going to be probably after June 11th, 2021, because that's the last day you're eligible to claim your self-custody wallets. So just keeping that in mind, probably the third quarter, fourth quarter of 2021, the mainnet will launch a Flare network. So then we'll have our Spark tokens, which I did go over the amount you'll get right away initially. It's 15% in a previous video. But as well as the Flare Finance will do a snapshot of all the people holding their Spark tokens. And then about 7 to 10 days later, you'll be a proud owner of another free airdrop. This right here is pretty cool. But just some more details from Flare Finance. We have, but wait, you must go one step further to begin interacting with the Flare Finance ecosystem. The last step is to swap your DFlare for YFlare. So basically it's a yield flare, the official token of the Flare Finance ecosystem. Once swapped, endless potentials await. And then once again, PS, don't forget to join in our bounty program. They have a bounty program. If you're interested in that, definitely check that out. So basically, just keep this in mind here. I've mentioned this in previous videos. Flare Network, the Flare Finance, it's all about DeFi. DeFi, they're utilizing XRP. They're making this available with XRP, DeFi. It's very, very important because DeFi is the hottest thing right now. Do you guys remember Chainlink? So that's some information from Flare Network. But, I was looking for some more information for you homies, and I found something on Twitter by Mickey B. Fresh at Mr. Fresh Time. I'm already following him. He says Flare Finance is a decentralized finance, DeFi platform for XRP and Flare holders. This is a big deal. This is a massive deal. We got some pictures we have to go over. So if you want to find out who is able to get this, how much you're going to get, all the great details that are leaked right now, stay tuned because it's happening right now. So this is, December 13th, 2020, Flare Finance, everything you need to know. Flare Finance is a decentralized finance DeFi platform for XRP and Flare holders. I know I just said that, but we'll reiterate exactly what that is. We're going to go over a summary of exactly what this is. So as we can see, the airdrop. Flare Finance will be airdropped to holders of Spark token / Flare network, which was airdropped from holding XRP via a token called DFlare, the DAO token for Flare. So just to sum this up a little bit. So the snapshot we had on December 12th was the snapshot to get your Spark tokens. Once Flare Network launches their network, there will be a snapshot. It says approximately 7 to 10 days later, there's a snapshot to where you'll be getting, for every Spark you own, you'll be getting a DAO token. So the DFlare. The current ratio for the airdrop is not known and will not be clear as the supply token for Spark is known. So just keep that in mind. If you set your Spark to be airdropped to a wallet that you self-custody, this is a big deal. Pay attention. You will receive 100% of your Spark. So if you self-custody your Spark tokens, you'll receive 100% Spark allocation in your drop, not just the 15% you initially receive. So from my understanding from this is that you should receive 100% of the DFlare tokens. For example, this will depend on whether they participate in the Flare Finance drop. If exchanges do not participate, you will have to move your 15% drop to the relevant wallet. The remaining 85% will not be eligible. So from what I'm reading from this, from what I'm understanding, basically if you self-custody, you're going to be able to get all these DFlare. But if you have it on Coinbase or some other exchange, guess what? You're going to have to withdraw those Spark tokens to a self-custody wallet, and you're only going to be able to get 15% of the claim. Sorry to say, homies, that's disappointing if it's on an exchange, but hey, it just is what it is. If it's what I'm reading right here in front of my eyes, hopefully, it makes sense. But yeah, it's definitely disappointing. So hopefully self-custody. That's all I can say. Moving on, there's one more picture. It says, when you receive your DFLare, you will have 7 days to swap this for YFlare, the yield flare, in order to begin utilizing the DeFi platform. More information at this link. And then more. You will be able to swap your DFlare for YFlare on a 1-to-1 ratio via their Flare DEX, the Flare X. That's just amazing. Once again, Flare X, this is like a new Uniswap. How amazing could this be? This could potentially be bigger than Uniswap, a major competitor. I would love to see a major competitor, especially that's utilizing XRP. They created the Spark token. We have this yield flare. We have the DAOFlare. That's just amazing, okay? This is exciting times. But it says, there is not a set date for the airdrop yet, but public access is expected within 4 to 6 months. So keep in mind, we gotta heart this, keep in mind, 4 to 6 months is what they're saying for expected. But things take time. Flare Network, maybe there's gonna be a setback. It's gonna take a little bit longer. Hey, as long as they get it right the first time, that's what we need. So just be patient. Just be thankful. You got the snapshot for December 12th. Hey, now when the snapshot happens, to say you self-custody, now you're able to get 100% of those DAO flares, which is great. And then you can convert them to a Y flare for a 1-to-1 ratio and, do stuff on their DeFi platform, which they haven't necessarily said everything. I know on their website and the white paper and all that, all the articles, there's more information. And basically they're just competing with Uniswap. They're competing with every other DeFi application out there. And I think this is exciting because XRP is one of those things that you love it or you hate it. There's so much controversy. And guess what? They're coming hot in at DeFi. Let's see what Cardano could do, because I know they, have things in the works as well. But it's just exciting to see what they're doing with Flare. This thing's bigger than I thought it was going to be. The more I keep researching, the more I'm like, whoa, this thing is going to be massive. Because we all know Ethereum's big, DeFi's big, but XRP, we got a Spark token there with Flare Network and Flare Finance. Just amazing. So make sure you give Mickey B Fresh a follow on the tweeters. You definitely want to follow Flare Finance on Twitter as well. But we got one last thing to go over. Over my homies. You got to check out this video, how to verify you claimed your Spark tokens. I just made this 46 minutes ago. I would definitely give that video a listen, because I go over 3 different ways. Technically there's 4 different ways to verify that you self-custodied correctly, and at the end I tell you details on exchanges, how to check, and this is my honest opinion and the honest facts about how that all works out. So that's that whole, hopefully that helps you guys. And I hope these videos right here definitely helped you, where my Spark, it's kind of like a part 1 and part 2 kind of deal. Hope that helps explain what's going on. I go more over the whole Ethereum thing, the DeFi thing here, but hopefully you understand that this was a snapshot. You're not actually getting the stuff. You're not actually getting the Spark tokens airdropped on December 12th. Hopefully that helps out. And just keep in mind, XRP is hanging in there, 52 cents. This is great. It's great to say, oh, we dipped down to 48 cents. That's just amazing to say, because guess what? We were just 2 months ago below 30 cents. This is great. I mean, just think about back in September, we're all the way down below 25 cents. This is amazing to say we're this high, and I won't be surprised to see XRP hit $1 by the end of the year. Yes, I said by the end of the year. So keep that in mind. I hope this video is helpful. Please, feedback's always welcome. Thank you guys so much. And if you guys have any more questions, or if there's any information I missed, or maybe I misunderstood something, I said something incorrectly, I apologize. I've been looking over this stuff, hopefully, reading so much, hopefully I didn't say, incorrect information. Please correct me if I was wrong. And as always, just, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, morning, afternoon, wherever you're from. Smash that like button, subscribe for more content, because the Crypto Homie signing out.